Okay, Sweet Pea, so you have asked me to create a tutorial video to help you understand how to navigate and operate OnShape. So let's go. So the first things first, the VEX IQ zip file that I provided you with, you're going to right click on it. You're going to select Open With and select Zip Unzip. Okay, so it's going to be downloading, and it'll indicate that right here in the upper right hand corner. If it's asking you to log in, use your OCS email account. And so here are all of the parts listed, and it's a doozy. It's a whole lot of them. So you're going to refer back to this VEX poster, and I'll provide that as well. And you're going to select the actual individual parts. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to select this part right here. I'm going to highlight it, Control, letter C, and then I'm going to go back to this. So how did I get this? Okay, just do Control F, and it'll pop up, and then you will do Control and the letter V, Enter. There's your part. You're going to click on it, and then you're going to select Download this file. Okay. So the next part that I want to use will be, let's see, I am going to go back over here. And I'm going to select one of these bars. So I'm going to Control C to copy, go back to this unzip. I'm going to Control V to paste. And there you are. I'm going to click on it, download this file. Okay, so next, you're going to go to OnShape. And so the whole goal right here is to, and I can't see, we are going to, I can't see this. There we go. All right, we're going to do, let me slide this over, hold on. We're going to do create assembly, and it's going to open up a new document. So what we're going to do is import the parts, and by doing so, you're going to click on this plus, select import, and you're going to select these two. Just click on them on the left hand side in order to receive those check marks, and then select open. And then you're just going to import this document. All right. So make sure that this is saying uploading, importing. Make sure that it says translation completed. All right, in order for you to pull it in. So to pull it into this document, you're going to go to Insert, and there it is. See, there they are. So I'm going to click once, then I'm going to click twice. How cool is that? All right, I have what I need, so I will select the green check. All right, so we are here this far. So at the top in the assembly part is clearly indicating the parts that you import into this document, okay? The origin helps you with the rotation over here, okay? It tells you where the origin is, the center, and it happens to be right here on this, where the Z, Y, and X meet, okay? So if I were to rotate it, see, there it is. There's the origin right there. And the origin represents this right here, this corner. Okay, so now someone asked me how to do the animation part. So you have to mate the parts together, and you have to determine whether the parts are going to be locked and they don't move, or if they're going to actually slide or rotate, etc. Okay, so here we go. I am going to take this bar right here and I'm just going to put it right here. All right. And so if you hold the little the wheel on your mouse, if you press down and hold it and then you slide your mouse, this is how you'll get to pan and move around. Otherwise, if you left click, it won't, and slide, it won't do nothing. If you right click and slide your mouse, it will rotate. Okay. All right. So you need to practice doing that. So here we go. I am going to do the revolute. All right. So this window will open, as you can see. So now I have to identify which parts I'm going to connect. So I'm going to zoom in. And I want to grab the center of this shaft. Okay. Then I'm going to slide over here. And I'm going to find the center. There we go. See how it mates. I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to rotate. Bring it back on the screen. To make sure that it's going to do what I need it to do, I'm going to press this right here. Now, if you want the opposite to happen, where you want this larger piece to rotate instead of the shaft, then you would select the larger piece first. So whatever you want to rotate first, whatever you want to rotate, you will select that piece first, if that makes sense. So then I'm just going to click on OK. So now down here where it confirms that we have made it, see, there it is. So now I can right click, do the animate, and there you are. Okay. And you can control the speed and how it rotates, etc. But I know students were asking, how did Mason and Timothy do this? Here it is. So hopefully you can go back in this video and be able to complete your assignment. If not, simply email me and I will submit another video. So best of luck, and I'm going to let you get going to complete your assignment and enjoy your weekend.